What am I gonna say? I don't know. Instead of imitating somebody else, I'll just be like, "Bow wow wow, how's everybody doing?" I'll stay right here. It's all the books. So yeah, Carpentry 3. And my post office is actually how I got this backpack, funnily enough. Six glue should be enough for the chem bench. Though I think I need a level first aid for that. Ow! And you loud and proud. Herbert Daring Dashwood. Argyle. Boss. Oh, it's the wind. It's like hot dog. What's that sound? Frighteningly accurate. I thought he was gonna do it right there. Manservant Argyle. And you got a 3 dog. Ow! Bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Anything goes. Newman, Abe Lincoln, and Cheese. Welcome to the live chat, guys. You're the top viewers in my TikTok, so I'm gonna give you a shout out. If you want to be able to actually talk to me in real time, follow me on Twitch, and then I'll be able to see your messages because I don't have a second monitor. Otherwise, I'll be like looking this way the whole stream, and then looking this way, and then looking this way. Whereas now, I can just do that to look at chat. Ah, my soup's burning. Anything goes. I guess I can drink this Nuka-Cola. Or finish this water bottle and then finish the Nuka-Cola. I can make a shish kebab? I need a machete. That's fucking awesome. I actually have the skills to make it, which is the crazy part. Are you kidding me? 3 electrical, 2 metalworking? Alright, alright, alright. We got a goal now. We got a goal now. Fuck the fence. I mean, no, I'm gonna still be responsible and, you know, I'm gonna finish the fence, but I'm changing it to make shish kebab. That's the goal. I may have one. I doubt it, though. I might be thinking of other playthroughs, other characters, etc. Wow. The darkness. Snooze. And no machete. Ow! Bringing Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. And now, some music. Excuse me. I guess I only put 2 of these paint buckets full of water in there. And then paint bucket with water. No, I can put another one in there. Fill. No, add water from paint bucket. Bow wow. That's Galaxy News Radio, in case you forgot. I'm talking here, so the microphone should be, I guess, here? Here? Talking here. Yeah. Guess that's good. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. No matter how bad it hurts. Some music. In my... Falling in mine. Into each light some rain must fall. I probably need to take a shower. My boy's going through a rough time here. Some rain has got to fall. Into each life. She's saying that sometimes we all have to cry, but I'm crying too much these days. Because that's what she just said, like, you know, when I start to think of you again, there it comes. Yeah, there it comes. Alright, I need a saw and a hammer so I can put the crowbar away. How are these, young tomatoes, young strawberries, blooming potatoes, getting close, young broccoli. What are this? Oh, that was fertilized. Fine. Water level's fine? Listen, I know passive aggressiveness when I see it. You're not fine. Don't give me that fine baloney. There we go. See? Well watered. Well watered. Thirsty. 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 How did I miss that the first time? I mean, I was more paying attention to the growth cycle. Wake up, children. Full of Brahmin. And they're spoon feeding you the bullshit. The good fight. It says it's well watered. Might as well. I'm already here. And we're here for you. This stuff's important. Ghoulification. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Human flesh fires. Golden. Hiya, how you doing, Evil Diva? Is there something you'd like me to call you? Evil Diva, doesn't matter to you. If you have something specific, let me know. It might take me some time to remember. But, like, if you got something that you want to be called, let me know. Because that's basically what pronouns are. Call me whatever you want. Alright, I'll call you 490. How you doing, 490? 49! How's it going? 490? No, I'm kidding. I'll call you Diva. I feel like that's unique enough. To my chat, at least. But welcome. How you doing this morning? Or, whatever time zone you're in. I think you're... Is it earlier? It's 7:17 in the morning for me. Don't know what time it is for you. But I'd like to know the time. I'd like to know how was your morning. I'm having a great fucking morning. Not until I add water to something I didn't mean to add water to. You're in the UK. That's right. You're from you're from the Westerlands, right? Or from, not the Westerlands. God, that's fucking Game of Thrones. What the fuck am I thinking of? Um, West something, right? Because Storm was telling me yesterday that he's from East something, unless I got you guys mixed up. West Midlands. There it is. There it is. I got it. Because he's from East Midlands. He had to think about it for a second. And I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, what? All right. But yeah, how's your day been? Because you got 4 hours on me, you know? Is it really only a 4 hour? That is crazy to me. That it's only a 4 hour difference, because Australia, I really need to get better at time zones, but Twitch is honestly teaching me a lot about time zones. Saws out here. Nails. That's what I need. I'm probably gonna need over 2 boxes. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. Yeah, I woke up. Well, I woke up in the middle of the night. I didn't like go to bed in the most optimal manner. I do this thing where I just sort of lay in bed with my lights on, looking at my phone, and then I just fall asleep, and I hate doing that. Because I don't brush my teeth and get ready for bed in the proper way. Well, I deemed the proper way, anyway. So I had to sort of like make that decision of I'm up at like 4 in the morning. Do I just start playing video games now, or do I go to bed? And it's like, you know what? I'm going to bed. I've been playing plenty of video games lately. What's up, Pepsi? How you doing, buddy? Speaking of playing video games a lot, I was playing DayZ with Pepsi last night. But I only have 2 hours to play Pepsi, so that's why I'm playing DayZ. I got some chores to do in the game. The scores. You hurt my feelings. The Eagle Claw! God, Argyle. You ripped out her heart. I knew this broad was heartless. Get it, boss? Heartless? Hee. Daring Dashwood? I need more planks. They're on the other side of the fence. This dead woman. Look at the video I sent to the Discord server. Love how I'm in your stream and Ava's. Well, there you go. As long as we're not talking over each other, I wouldn't think it'd be a problem. But I don't think Ava's going to be talking much in her stream, to be honest. And that's not me saying anything about her. It's saying something about the people she plays with. I don't like them. I'm just gonna be blunt. I don't like them. They use language that I don't appreciate. So, I love Ava. Don't get me wrong, and I want to watch her. I want to support her. But like, you know, A, I only have 2 hours. I want to stream myself, and B, for aforementioned reasons. No, it's worse than that. One of them's Australian, so he says, like, the R word. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Racial slurs? No, it's nothing racial, because that is definitely not something I'd appreciate, because there's a type of language that people like to use that they think it's okay. Specifically, it's words like, I'm just going to say it for the sake of, you know, edification. Retarded. That's the words they were saying. They were just saying it so casually to just call each other that name. Like, what are you, blank, you know? Like, and he literally said it like 4 times in a fucking row. And I'm like, Ava, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I can't, because I can't control other people's behavior. Something I'm working on in therapy, something about OCD, something about perfectionism. Like, whenever somebody does something that I can't control, sometimes I find it to be immensely bothersome because I can't control their behavior, right? So yeah, it was just that specifically that I didn't like it. I'm pretty sure I have it because I've been talking about this with my therapist. She was late to our therapy appointment, and that, like, sent me. It sent me over the edge. Like, I don't know why. Because I'm in therapy. The whole point of being in therapy is, like, you know, learning to advocate for yourself. You know, learning how to stand up for yourself. All that sort of stuff. So here I am, sitting here, and I feel like my time's kind of being wasted. Because it's like, here I am, I'm paying for this appointment. And we only have so much time. So it's like if she shows up late, it's like we only get so much of the therapy. You know, it's not like we're getting the whole session's worth of time or whatever. So I was like really, really bothered by it. And that was sort of the conclusion we came to, is like when you have OCD, you have this obsession with like order it manifests in different ways for different people. So I can't speak for everybody. Like, some people are obsessed about cleanliness. Some people are obsessed about things being in order. Some people are obsessed about this is the routine. Like, this is the way in which you would do something. And if you can't, you just can't deviate from that routine. You're like, no, this has to go here. Like, that's probably why I like Project Zomboid so much, because it's like, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. You saw me, well, you didn't see me. You saw me playing Valheim yesterday with Ava and Storm. How you saw the chests. You saw how organized they were. And every time that something was put in the wrong chests, it kind of bothered me. Because it's like, why can't you guys just put stuff in the right chest? But I ended up fixing it, and it's not a big deal. It's just one of those things where I can't control other people's behavior, and I can't necessarily control my own thoughts, but I can play with no, sorry, I was reading the message. I can control my own actions. Can't control my own thoughts, but I can control my own actions, and that's something I'm trying to take away. It's like, I can't sit here and demand that the people that Ava play with talk better, be better people, basically. It's just like, find a better word. Like, if you call somebody that, it's like, me and Pepsi were playing, Project Zomboid with a guy from Australia, and that's the thing. This guy's Australian, so he just drops that hard R like it's nothing. Sorry, the hard R is the N word. That's not what I'm talking about. I think of the hard R as being that word, mentally blank. That explains all the organizing. I just dump everything on the floor. Exactly. I don't like the people she's playing with either, except you, of course, but girls have to support each other. You're right. I should keep up her stream in the background at least, you know, to say at least I'm here in a passive way. It's not like, you know, I'll just keep the volume super low. There we go. Lurking to show my support. But is that going to pick up on my stream? Yes, it is. That's hilarious. So it's going to pick up what they're saying? Yeah, shit. Oh, that sucks. Right. When I heard Ava's voice, I was like, oh my god, cutie. La 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 la. Oh my god.
Hello.
Yeller.
I mean, actually bring up your stream now. Sorry, I'm slacking over here.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, man. I get myself all worked up for nothing.
What up?
Just looking at what someone typed in in the chat in your stream.
It's yeah, they do that. It's the same person as
I know, and I do it to myself, you know, like it's my own fault for looking. I know what to expect, so I should like really know better than to look, but oh well.
Yeah, they're just kind of they do that to each other.
Well, is that the Australian one, or is Bubbles the Australian one?
They're both Australian.
Oh, okay. I guess that kind of helps explain it, but still, I don't. That doesn't like give an excuse to me, you know. Like being Australian isn't an excuse to use that type of language because to me this is
I know.
the internet,
I don't think they care.
and I think the internet has a different culture. Exactly, it's just like it'd be different if you were a little bit more like sensitive to that. Like, oh, okay, I will try not to do that, but it seems like that isn't even in their wheelhouse. Good morning, Bunny.
Do you think we should just collab and join chat to make it easier?
Sure. I honestly thought about doing that too. But then I was like, do I listen to you? Like, do I keep my audio microphone muted? All that kind of stuff, you know?
It's probably easiest.
Alright, I sent you a knock. Because, yeah, if we're talking on Discord, I'll start sharing the chat too. If we're talking on Discord, then it's not a problem.
Okay, let me see. I'll just need to mute myself here. And then share chat. There we go.
It's going okay. How about you, Beef? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright.
I'm okay. I'm not great at the moment, but I think things are improving, so we'll get there. Moving in the right direction.
There's a brighter side, you know? It's like the rainbow after a storm.
Their other server crashed, so we just restarted essentially
Okay.
on this one. It's a little chaotic.
I think all those mods get kind of chaotic too. Can get kind of chaotic, not always.
They turned off a good chunk of them.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they had to adjust and reset the server for some of those reasons. Cat's about to launch herself over here and probably knock over the drink. Here you go. You can do it. Please don't knock over my water. I'm scared. I know you want to. I can see it. You're prepping.
Geo Cody is playing Granny Simulator. Oh boy.
I don't even want to know what that means.
You're basically, it's either you're trying to kill your baby or vice versa. You're trying to kill your grandma as a baby.
I know what that is.
Yeah. Nearly forgot to take my meds, taking them now. I mean, when I say shit like that, it's like, oh boy, maybe I should take my meds so I don't start seeing stuff like that.
Hi, kitty.
Meow. Getting harassed by the cat.
She's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta pee. I forgot they had a mod that's like, I gotta go pee. I should have peed while I was in the bathroom. Here we go. Gotta go right now. Use toilet. Oh, I actually took off my pants, so I gotta close the door. I can't have that. Oh, I can't even close it. You guys are gonna see me anyways. Don't mind me. Oh, I look constipated as hell. I'm like hunched over having a crisis here. I don't even want to know. I gotta clean myself now. I feel dirty.
People saw me go. What is this, prison?
I have to give myself a pep talk right now, too.
You got this. So what, you pissed on the floor? It happens.
No, I pissed in the toilet,
Okay.
but still.
I don't know why your character would need a pep talk. Unless it's bathroom related.
I'm stressed and having a bad time.
Having a bad time.
I'm unhappy. That's mostly it.
But
Nargy the tube. Wrong game, sorry.
No need to be sorry. It's commentary. You know, it's keeping the stream lively. Otherwise, it's just music filling the void for me. But I can't have music and talking to somebody. Doesn't make any sense.
Good job for taking your meds.
Yeah, congratulations. That is not condescending. Because even that is a victory.
Hey, stop it, kitty. Calm down.
I could wear a patrolman hat, but then I don't have any protection.
Meth, that might make me feel better.
Some meth?
Yeah, they have a bunch of drugs in this game.
Ooh.
I'm not really into that, but yeah, it's multiplayer.
Yes, it is.
How is Daisy?
Oh, me?
How is Daisy?
It fucking sucked. Well, it sucked for like the first like hour, I think. Pepsi, do you remember how long? I don't even know if Pepsi's still in the chat, but Pepsi, do you remember how long we were playing? No, he's not in the chat anymore. I think it was like a couple hours. I didn't stream it, but like we couldn't find each other for the longest time. Then we did find each other, and then it eventually started working out, but ugh. Why was the R word used? Oh, well, that was me saying it in context to another stream. But you two could play this game on multiplayer then if you want to. Yes, we could. Didn't we play it the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was reading through the chat.
Yeah. was giving me a crisis.
I was trying to provide an example to Evil Diva about like how they talk, the Australian people.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just that, it was body shaming all rolled into that too. You know, it was just like, good God.
Yeah, this is a group on Discord that I regularly am in, but they're not particularly streamer friendly, and they are quite a bit harsh with one another. I just try not to get involved with it.
Yeah, well, it's not your job to police their behavior, you know?
I mean, like, they're fun to hang out with, but yeah, they're a bit much to handle sometimes in
Right.
chat.
And I feel like a dick, because I'm like, oh, you shouldn't be playing... Like, it's parentalism. Like, oh, you shouldn't. It's like, what are you, my fucking dad? I'll play with whoever I want, you know? So I don't want to come across like that, but at the same time, it's like, I know, like, that you don't appreciate it and that you want to kind of stand up for it, but you also don't want to cause problems, is my interpretation.
They'll just yell at me, so
Right.
I don't care.
Right. And then you're targeting yourself. So, like, you basically, it's like, well, if I say something, I make myself a target, so I'm just not going to say anything. But then they keep using that behavior you don't like, so it's like, well, what the fuck do I do? Keep sitting here and, like, not demeaning myself, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I don't want the target switch, that's all.
Right. If I was there, I would have beat the hell out of them with my brothers. Exactly. And since I can't do anything about them, all I can do is just be like, I'm gonna go. And it's no offense to you, Ava. That's why you're here. That's why I'm talking to you, hanging out with you, because I like talking to you. I like hanging out with you. You know, just because you're cool.
Don't do those things.
You don't do those things, and that's what makes you cool, right? You know, it's like, I don't know.
But I also understand that, like, people have free will, so I can't, like, be up in their ass about
Right.
it.
Right. And I don't want to be up in your ass about them, because what can you do about it, you know?
Fan of Rubik's Cube. Oh boy.
Ooh boy. I'm gonna be the world's greatest Rubik's Cubesman, ma. Look at me.
Did it in 12 seconds.
12 seconds. Did you really?
No.
I was like,
I
damn.
think that's just the record.
Oh, okay. Thought that was your record. I was like, hot dog. Okay, I need to try to find a machete. No one gets to be mean to Ava. She's our angel. Exactly. So if they're just gonna call out, if she's gonna call them out, and then they're gonna yell at her, I'm gonna be like, ooh, hell no.
Already gonna start Australian American War by accident.
Literally. Bro, no, because I was about to go to war with this dude we were playing with on, because I was streaming too, I think. But he called Pepsi, a 15-year-old kid from Spain, a dipshit. And I'm like, can you not? He's 15. I know he's a little annoying, and he thinks he's a cannibal sometimes, but you know what? That's why I love him. He's got his quirks. He's got his eccentrics, you know? And he was teaching me about DayZ yesterday, so, like, I think he's alright. He's not the type of person that I would just, like, never play with again. But that dude I didn't want to ever play with again, and I still don't, because he called my friend a dipshit. He's 15. He's just a kid. And I'm like, hey, can you not? And he's like, no, I'm Australian. It's just here we talk. It's like, okay. He also said he had ODD, oppositional defiant disorder. Basically, that means if I tell you not to do something, you fucking do it anyway. To kind of like, I don't even know why.
I know people like that, and it triggers the shit out of me.
I just think, because when I didn't do what I was told, they just called getting the shit beat out of me.
You know what
I
it
mean?
is? It's called not taking accountability or trying to use a mental diagnostic to get away with being a piece of shit, in my personal opinion. That's what it, like, don't get me wrong. Like, it can be a legitimate thing, but you still are responsible for being a dick, regardless of diagnosis.
Yes. Yes.
Like, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry.
Like,
maybe people don't like that, but that's how it is.
No, and he wouldn't like that because it couldn't have been truer. You know, that is precise. I wish I had clapping emojis I could put in the chat. Like, literally, that is exactly that, where it's like, that is not an excuse to be an asshole. Having anxiety, that is not an excuse to be an asshole. Like my sister. She's got anxiety, but she's a fucking asshole about it. Because she told me, I never believed you had anxiety. What kind of fucking person would say something to somebody with anxiety? Like, you have anxiety, shouldn't you know better than to do that, and you did it anyway? It's like, what the fuck? Anyway, sorry.
Like, if you're, like, not assuming here, if you're genetically, like, related, then
yeah,
pretty likely, especially if you grew up in similar environment.
Right, like, if she's got it, I probably got it. To some extent. Or, like, the reason I have anxiety is because of OCD. Like, it's like one leads to the other. One plays into the other. You've got your bodyguards, Ava. See, Bunny and Diva. They're sticking up for you. They'll beat the shit out of anybody.
Get it. Please don't get... I don't know. These people might be okay with hitting people who are born female, regardless of identity, so be careful.
I don't think Diva and Bunny mind. Not Bunny. She don't give a fuck. She'll fight anybody. She's goated like that.
Yeah.
She's threatened me before. That's how you know she means That's how you know she means
Rap
business.
for Christ.
She's
That's
like
the CD I just found.
Raps for
Lazarus and the
Christ.
disciples.
That's because Jesus Christ is my. All right, I'm not getting banned on stream. Go for the kneecaps. It's a man's weak spot.
That is not the one to repeat.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
found Bible readings Tower of Babel too.
Are you in a church? Where the fuck are you?
I'm in a school.
Oh man. The CD
Constant Worship, Volume 2.
The CD I would expect to find would be Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People in a school.
That's also not good.
It's not. Is it funny though?
It is funny, but it's not good.
Well, like it's contextual, right? That's the thing about humor is like it is literally subjective. Like one person can say that's not funny, and one person can be like, I pissed myself laughing at that joke. And I like to think I'm not a comedian, but I like to think that it's like, you know, how do you know what's funny to people? You have to go find out. That wasn't just play. I wouldn't fight you beef. It's definitely not the PP because men can still run with it injured unless they're weaklings. That right. The knee, everybody's weak in the knees. Just fucking buckle that shit, you know?
These are a painful area.
Right. Well, I got a torn ACL too. In my right leg.
Yeah,
it got fixed, but like it fucked me up, you know? Like
I mean it's fixed in theory, but
right.
it's not never really fixed.
Right. Like I know a guy who he had his surgery, but then he partially retore it playing football, so now he's fucked. He can't even go back to the sport. Or like no, he can't even get it fixed because it's partially retorn. He has to like fully re-tear it for them to fix it. And I'm like, you idiot.
Yeah. I mean, I re-sprain my ankles every like couple weeks because I have hypermobility and I never haven't ever fully healed previous injuries. Do not recommend.
Why'd this cabbage instantly go stale? I don't like that.
Good for you.
Oh my god.
Hello, zombies. You should.
Is that wind or rain? I think it's both. It's rain.
It was snowing here.
It's a little rain. I gotta close my.
Yeah, I was so scared because I was locked out of my apartment and my car, and it was snowing, and my dog was like in the crate, and I was like, God damn it. I don't normally crate my dog, but she has separation anxiety, and we're working on it. But so like, if I leave her by herself, she might get into the trash, and then she gets sick, and then you know it's better that she's just kept in a safe spot.
It is starting to storm like a motherfucker here.
Oh, I got fucking wrecked again.
Rip.
Okay, we have cures on this. Oh, you're not even dead. Come on. I'm bleeding pretty badly. Can you fuck off?
It is really windy. Hopefully we don't lose power and the stream ends, but that is very much a possibility.
Why?
That wind's scaring the fuck out of me, not gonna lie. I hope a tree doesn't fall in my car. That would suck.
I grew up in Oklahoma, so like
You get
have had my hometown destroyed many times, so
the wind picks up, you're like, fuck this, I'm moving.
No, I left because of humidity and just PTSD for the most part. But
how are the ticks?
it depends on where you are.
Okay. I've heard from people that went out there that it was pretty tick heavy, but they were there.
Yeah, if you're in the forest.
Right, because they worked at Renaissance fairs. I don't know if they were like sleeping in tents or some shit, but yeah.
I mean, Norman is close to usually where the Renaissance fairs are, and so my mom lives to the town over, which is Noble, and that town, like those ticks are insane. Like, you can do whatever you want for tick preventatives for like your dogs, and they're gnarly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Norman. Is that the one that's in Muskogee? Or is that a different one?
Norman is like the big college town.
Oh, okay.
Where like the big university is.
Because my boss, he's from Oklahoma, and that was the Renaissance Fair, Muskogee.
I'd have to check. I mean, there are multiple, so...
Right. Because one of them was just like one weekend. That was the way he kind of like explained it to me.
They usually multiple day event, yeah.
Yeah. But some of them, they happen for like, there's one that happens, there's two that happen in Ohio. One's 6 weekends, one's 8 weekends. And there's one that happens in Tennessee in the month of May, and that happens for 3 weekends. Or no, sorry, it
would
happens the
not
whole month of May.
I would not suggest being in Oklahoma between late March to like mid-July.
Late March, mid-July.
That is-
Okay.
You're going to die.
You are going to die.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, the tornadoes are... Tornado season has been, like... Those are when the worst ones happen, typically. But it's getting to the point where they're just happening all the time now. Like, even in winter. And it's weird. Global warming.
Global warming. Some people say it's a myth. And they're right. I'm just kidding.
It's happening.
But
it is... the name is misleading.
Right. Because it's only warming in some places, I guess. If only Pepser were here, he could watch me build this spiked baseball bat. Oh well, he's missing out. Boom. That's what you get for leaving the stream, Pepsi, you motherfucker. I'm just kidding. That's like rule number 1 of streaming. Don't besmirch your viewers. There'll be no besmirching. Not today. Alright.
Weird Christian. Oh boy.
There's a weapon in Fallout. It's called a shish kebab. It's a flaming machete. And I'm going to try to find the machete so that I can make the shish kebab. Because apparently I have the skills to make it. Maybe I'll find a machete in a survivor home. It's usually a good place to look for them. Find machete. Make shish kebab.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay.
Why am I having a crisis?
Probably because you need to smoke a cigarette.
Probably, but, you know.
Lurking, good luck and have a good one. ArtDad0311, thank you.
Thanks. That is someone who commonly we raid each other.
Mm. Well, welcome.
I think I played. I'm not sure if I played Phasmophobia with him, but I did with a mutual friend.
Hmm.
He's nice. Yeah, he's a single dad. He has 2 kids.
Okay.
And,
Does he do art?
He's a veteran. I don't know. I'm assuming.
Right? Maybe. Do you do art, Dad?
He's in healthcare too. So.
Okay.
Oh, it's just amputate my right arm. It's fine.
You're like, how fitting. He works in healthcare. Perfect time for you to join. I never knew, like, I guess I'll ask you, does lurking denote not listening?
Depends.
Okay. I feel like it could. Like, lurking can's like, I'm not watching. Or lurking can mean, like, I'm just going to be AFK. Like, I feel like there's a lot of different interpretations.
Yeah. It's like you can kind of be present, or you're just not really present and just watching.
Right, just,
or...
yeah, like a passive support type of thing.
Yeah. Usually I'm just passive support.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're good at chatting. Like, even when you're streaming, you're good at chatting. But that's what streamers are supposed to do, you know? Imagine a streamer who didn't talk to their viewers. It'd be kind of weird. When I'm lurking, I'm still listening. I just can't see or unable to watch for a short while. Right.
Yeah, I mean, so if I'm lurking, I'm probably listening to audio, but I'm not on my computer.
Would it be insensitive to say, like, I'm going blind? To say that I'm not watching anymore?
Maybe.
Maybe. I think it would be, but, like, you know, there are some viewers... No, this is not, like, it's going to sound kind of pun intended, but it's not. There's going to be viewers that can't see. Like, they can only listen, you know? Like, I was watching somebody stream the other day, and it said, next to their name, it said listening only. And I have to wonder why, but I don't know. It's also a music channel, that's probably why. But everybody's stream's different. Everybody's viewers are different. But I like to think that you and I can have some common viewers because, like, we share some common interests. At least in terms of language.
Fair enough. Ah, Kitty, you're so cute. I wish you felt better. Your poor face.
That would confuse a lot of people who are not hearing this right now. I always thought of Twitch as like a live podcast, you know? Talk to whoever's...
I have the tolerance to deal with this server right now. It's a bit much for me.
Because of what?
Server's a bit much for me.
In terms of...
They have zombies. They're hardcore on here.
Oh.
They're like very high population, and it's a bad fucking time.
Okay.
For me to like learn how to play this game.
I don't mind. I don't mind hosting again if you wanna, or you can try hosting. It's up to you.
Gun. Oh well, that was nice. Okay. Toys are mine. Okay. What kind of Toys R Us wannabe?
Copyright, you know.
What we play with is probably not stream friendly because it's got a lot of video game music and other things.
Hmm.
Hazmat suit. This guy probably has a cure. Give that to me. Animal print panties in his hazmat suit. That's weird. This. Ooh, we're gonna put that.
I thought I just saw something that said Lunchbox Mine. I was like, what?
I have attracted the horde. A knife in his back. Really overpowered gun, especially considering I have basically unlimited ammo because it charges with the sun.
Damn. Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like something from Fallout.
It is.
Oh. Is it a recharger rifle?
The las gun.
Hmm. How about that? And, like, I don't want to be divisive. And I don't want to, like, alienate people. Because I feel like there's enough alienation in the world already. It's like, I could be like, we have some common ground, so I'll try to look past our differences. But at the same time, if you're constantly reminding us of our differences, it's hard to look past it. I'm lurking because I'm streaming right now, but still listening to what's happening. And yes, I do a lot of different styles of art. Back to Bloodborne. Okay. Well, thank you for the contribution. It's a good day to get out of the house. Except it's raining.
Need to remove this clip and charge it again. Come on. I don't have to stay still for that. That would be the only downside. I don't. This is the most overpowered thing I've ever experienced in my life.
What is?
Las gun.
Especially the infinite ammo thing. That's pretty goofy. In a good way. I like seeing those, I saw a meme like that where it's like, mention your... It was an American Dad meme where he's looking at the refrigerator and it's like it's right on the border of one color and another color, and it's like, what's the mod that's basically on the a border from cheating to quality of life? And I think the amputation one might be one of those, but not really, because it's not. It reduces quality of life because you can't use two-handed weapons and stuff. On the road again. Stretch and hydrate, you two. Alright, Mom. Only because I'm working today. You just want to see my butt, don't you? Don't lie to me. Ugh. Ugh. I did lift some weights this morning. Does that make you happy? Ugh, diva. Oh, God. Oh.
Check out those vitamins. Hi, Bunny. Thank you for joining.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, buddy. Ooh. I mean, if I want to hydrate, I gotta go get my water bottle. Because I just drank coffee, and that is not how you hydrate. So I'll burp. You're a bit. It has been an hour, so. Oop. It is really coming down.
Spaghettios. I need to rip some other bandages because I don't have good ones. You gotta back off. I'm doing stuff here. You're gonna have to back off. I said no. Stupid. And that's a window. I guess I need to go wash this because I'm gonna have a crisis if I put it on. Like I just hurt myself. Yeah, I will do my best. I'm bad with that stuff. I have vertigo and I tend to fall over and freak myself out. I at least have water though.
It started, we were in the barn, and she always goes out the barn with me. And I give her a little piece of bread or whatever I give to CJ. And it just started pouring down. I had the barn door open though. And then I'm looking around, like, she had run back to the garage.
Yep.
I'm gonna log out actually, which I might
Squall
use for a stretching excuse.
You're okay, Sissy. You're a little wet. You're okay. Got all wet.
I'm gonna wash my hands now. Wet dog on my hands.
Got all wet, girl. Running for safety. You were running for safety. You don't need to be up here wet, girl. Come on, let's get down. You're wet.
Dooby 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 doo. Alright.
Washing me and my clothes.
Eva, that means you stretch and hydrate too once in your safe area. Okay.
Misleading. It's Ava. I promise.
Ava. I mean, you could change it to
No.
AVA, I guess.
No.
No!
I don't want to.
People need to pronounce it right! I shouldn't have to change.
Just because it's not American doesn't mean it's incorrect.
Well, that's true. Eva, like...
It's okay only when people are like, Eva.
Yeah, then it's annoying. Excuse me.
So everybody's like, oh, you're just Wally. It's fine. It sounds good. And I'm just like, all right. Like, at least she's cute and destructive at the same time.
I feel that.
I wish I could just fire lasers everywhere. Eevee, yeah. Eevee's also cute, but too close to Ada. If I had to go Ava,
Ada,
can't be asked.
the American Dental Association.
No, not that.
Eevee. Is that your mascot? I guess it could be Ava's. Now I'm just like thinking too much about how to pronounce your name. I'm like, wait.
Ooh. Ooh.
If we can find a Jason zombie, that's what we're looking for. Somebody with a machete. Otherwise, we're gonna have to look in a survivor home. And if you play by yourself in single player, you can pause the game, so that's always nice.
I'm going to switch to your stuff.
To my what?
Your server.
Oh!
I can't deal with this.
Stupid fucking zombies here!
It's not that, it's just that I don't want to be in there when I'm not in chat, and also, like, I don't want to be in chat right now.
Who's chat? Their chat?
Their chat giving me anxiety right now.
What, like the expectation, like they want you to be there, or?
No, they don't really care, but I don't like to be in a game when everybody else is in chat but me. Especially because they randomly like to, like, pull pranks on each other, or kill each other, or do things like that.
Dad, I fucking hate that. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be a target.
Yeah, literally, it's like, aren't we here to play, like, to make progress with one another? Like, that's another reason I stopped playing Rust with people, because I got so tired of managing fucking 12-year-olds killing each other, and it's like, we're a fucking team here, you know? Let's fucking act like it.
Yeah, I have my fair share of people being toxic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my dog out and...
Alright, I'll get the server up while you're gone.
Go from there.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Actually, I probably should hop off for a little bit, take care of some other shit.
Okay.
And then I'll hit you up later.
I got another hour, and then I gotta get ready for work anyway.
I have not played Rust. I don't know if I have it or not.
It's hard to get into, because unless you have an 8-man clan, that's the only way to reliably get into Rust. You need that many people to play the fucking game. But there are some servers that are like solo, duo, trio. Like, they limit how many people you can team.
We'll be back eventually.
Alright, see you later, Ava. Thanks for joining me.
At work. Bye.
Bye. Alright, did I just click fucking tutorial? It's this chat box, man. It's my own fault. Yeah, I got like 1,500 hours in Rust, except the only problem is, you know, the premise of the game, and the game's just always happening. So even if you were to play for a little bit, quit, and then join again, Stanley. Even if you were to quit and then play again and then come back later, it's still, your base just might be gone by the next time you log in, and it's like, well, why'd you raid me? And because you can see the people who killed you, like, you log back in and you're like, here's who killed you, and that's probably the person who raided you. And it's like, well, why'd you do it? And it's like, well, that's the game. That's just how the game's supposed to be played. And that got me into a real quandary, you know? Like, that really fucked me up. Because it was like, what do you mean? Like, that's just how the game's supposed to be played? Because I don't think that's how everybody would play the game. Most people wouldn't fuck with people like that. But, yeah, what do I know? You know? The whole, it's like, I want to say, it's, the people who made it are from Finland? Where are they from? What is Fallout? Jesus loves all. Not being aggressive, just a little back off, though. I have been asking Elon Musk for years to make me 2 robot. I want Wally robot and Johnny number 5. I am Jason. Try Rust Empire server if you want good Rust server. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rust Empires is PvE with PvP zones, and it makes it better. Okay, that's different. You know what I mean? I like that, where it's like certain areas where it's within limit. Because here's the problem with that. If you have it to where there's no rating at all, there are no limitations on the bases you can build. You can build the biggest, fucking, most lag-inducing bullshit bases with 25 sprinklers on 25 different fucking levels. It's just ridiculous, you know, like, and you can't get rated on those servers, the PvE servers. You can't kill anybody, you can't rate anybody. Half of my Rust hours, or actually no, probably like 500 hours in Rust are PvP. The other 1,000 hours are PvE servers. Maybe. It might be a little higher than that. I don't remember when I made the switch. All I know is that I switched eventually because I got so sick of, you know, being raided and getting killed instantly, not being able to, like, talk and communicate with people because, you know, video games are kind of a pathway to communication, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my Rust rant. So I would like a server like that, where there are different zones where, like, you couldn't be raided, but you could still fight and kill people. Like, you could lose a gear set, but you couldn't just get your door kicked in. I don't usually like PvE because it gets boring, but Rust Empires did it well. Admins do a good job too. Okay, there we go. Because, like, I think that's what makes sense. Is like that's a good server. Because I would, like, I just got DayZ, and I'd like to have a server like that I could join where it's like nobody's gonna take my shit. I have a safe house that couldn't get raided, but I could still go out and kill people and take their shit to bring it back to my base. You know what I mean? Like, no raiding, but still killing in certain areas where it's expected, right? You can't just wander into certain zones and kill people because that's like, hey, this is a PvE zone where you're just supposed to gather materials. If you want to kill people, go over here. That's why in Rust, certain monuments will have NPCs, like they're guarding the loot. It's like, okay, that makes more sense, right? For you to be guarding it, because that's something that's actually worth being guarded. Alright. That's the way I went when I died. This is where I died. Right here. In the dark, with my MP5 silenced. This is Rosewood. I could go here to try to find a machete. There's probably a survivor home there. This is March Ridge. I've never been there. That's probably crawling with zombies. What do we say, chat? Oh, well, Diva, you've never played this game, have you? I'd highly recommend it if you like the isometric perspective takes some time getting used to, but I like it. I could also explore Riverside to try to find a machete. Well, I spawned up here, and I just walked down this way. Excuse me. I never played, but I watched a few VODs. Okay. Not my VODs, right? I don't think anybody watches my VODs. And I'm not reaping for pity here. That's just me making I didn't think. Like, I've driven through here before. I feel like the best place to look would just be to honestly just drive through the neighborhood until I find a survivor home, and then use a crowbar to pry off the, you know, whatever. Make my way inside. I could bring a shotgun with me in case things really got dicey, but I'd rather go in quiet. I didn't even know you have a YouTube channel. Well, there we go. Now you do. I take all my Twitch content, publish it on Twitch, but because it's only accessible for 7 days, I export it to YouTube. I used to just live stream to YouTube, but then I get hit with copyright strikes whenever I tried to listen to music on my stream. I'm sure they have that for DayZ, but I've yet to see it. Usually I do get rearmed, and I rarely get raided. I got to get Project Zomboid. I've been seeing so much gameplay, and it looks good. At the Diaz, can you follow me on Twitch? Because, or just, you don't even have to follow me on Twitch. Can you just, go to Twitch to watch me? Because, that's how I can see the messages in your chat. Otherwise, I gotta keep pulling up the window to talk to you. Not that I don't mind doing that. It's just, I don't want you to think that I'm, not, I'm ignoring you. That I just, dropped off and I just stopped talking to you. But yeah, I used to stream on YouTube, but that's how I got the copyright strike. So now what I do is I just export the content to YouTube before it expires. I play Valheim with a guy named Dubious Rex on Mondays and Thursdays from 6 to 8, 6 to 9 some days. You're going to go to bed either way, but I follow. It's 5 a.m. for me. All right, man. Well, I'm glad you're going to bed, you know. Be responsible. That's what I'd like to see on my channel. You know, that's what I'd like to see in my stuff. Hey man, how you doing today? I'm good, Caesar. How you doing? I prefer to watch live streams on Twitch anyway. Right. I don't know what it is about it. I even have closed captions on here. I just got that the other day, thanks to Ava. You're banging. What is that? Can you tell me what that means, Caesar? Can you give me? Ooh, big iron. "20 men have made a slip, 21 have be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip." Can you, yeah. "The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet." I would like to play more Rust, though. I just need more people to play with. I think Rust is on sale, though. Maybe. I know DayZ's on sale right now. Guys, go buy DayZ. It's half off. Yo! It means... Like, if you say your food's banging, it means good. Okay. Shit, it's bussin'. That's what they say now. They say it's bussin'. Good night, bro. Love the Fallout music, by the way. Thank you, Athadius. Appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you coming on here to Twitch. It means a lot to me, man. Because not everybody has a Twitch channel, but now you know, like, when I go live, you'll be like, hey, here's this guy. We got another one, folks. We got one from YouTube. That's why I like streaming to YouTube. Or no, TikTok. TikTok, that's what I meant to say. We got one from TikTok because everybody's scrolling on that bitch. And it's just a matter of, you know, catching people at the right time. A fisherman, when he wants to catch a fish, he doesn't just set out one line in one body of water. He sets out multiple lines, sometimes in multiple bodies of water. Probably not at the same time, but, you know. If I want to catch an animal, I'll set up multiple traps. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Athodius. Yeah, legit my saying. Okay, got it. Well, I'm glad that you provided some edification there, because I just thought you were in the middle of intercourse. I'm banging. It's like, good for you, man. You know, like, I'm not. If I was, I wouldn't be on Twitch. You're mutant. Tabitha. Either catch a one line or catch many with a net. Right, exactly, you know? The Nightkin. I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. Alright, we got 40 more minutes. I want to try to find that machete. We might just take a road trip up this way. Black Mountain Radio, baby. That's right. Nagged at him. Questioned. None at all, Rhonda. Crazy. My favorite part is when he cracks. Like when he's in the middle of one voice and then he cracks to the other voice and then he cracks back to the voice he was using again. That's my favorite part. I'm hoping that we hear it. It hits. I don't know what it is about Fallout Radio, but it do be hitting. Oh, Cha Cha Slide 2000. Thanks for sharing the live, man. I appreciate that. I have no idea that you could even share the live. But yeah, I try to stream 7 to 9 on the weekends, at least in the spring. because that's when I can work on the weekends and still stream a little bit. But I do have some longer streams. I did stream a lot longer this week because that's on spring break. I'm not teaching. So, had to do something, you know? But yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Man, it's getting late. It's raining, so it wouldn't be a good time to forage. No point in setting out traps. I might as well take that road trip. What should I take with me? I'll take some Salisbury steak and some cotton candy bites. There we go. And then for water, should be plenty. I'm going to turn it down a little bit for music. There we go. I mean, water's not going to be an issue, because there's lots of sinks and stuff. But yeah, if we can just go house to house... Oh wait, crowbar. I need that crowbar. Definitely need that crowbar. Either that or I grab a hammer, which I already have, and a screwdriver, which I don't have. But then I can just take apart doors instead of having to pry open. But I still need to pry off the actual... Well, you can use a hammer for that, right? Pretty sure you can. That I love best. So where are we going? Riverside, I guess. This is not the first time we've taken a road trip to Riverside. We've definitely... This is like the 3rd time we've done this. The only problem with me playing this game is I don't settle in bases. I keep looting and moving. You can do that. Like, the beauty of this game is that you don't have to play a specific way. There's sandbox settings, so you can, like, tweak how you want to play it. You can have it to where there's only sprinters running after you. You can have it to where there are no zombies. It's literally just you, and you're just trying to figure it out. And then the only thing that can kill you is your own mistakes, you know? I don't do that, because I just feel like that's, like, then what's the fucking point? Like, I need an antagonist in a game, otherwise there's not a real point in the game. Raft really epitomizes that with the shark. It's like, that's your antagonist. Not just hunger, not just thirst, because that's just survival. But that's your enemy, the constant reminder of, okay, here's something that's always trying to kill you, and these are my sharks. Zombies. These are my antagonists. Why do I do that? I literally, like, I do this every time. I always think that this is the way to go, but it's not. That'll get their attention. Ah, the sapling! I'm fucking up my car. Now it's in orange. Ooh. You just gotta sweep side to side. Try not to hit the zombies head on with your car, because that'll fuck it up. Like that. That's how it gets fucked up. Alive. There is a car wreck up ahead. That's why I put an X on the map, so I wasn't just going 90 miles an hour and smacked into it at Mach 5. Like that. We're spoken. Love you. Yes, I do. I love you. It's this break my heart. I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. I didn't really look around this neighborhood. I just spawned here and wanted to get the hell out. Go back to my house. I just spawned here and I was like, man, this sucks. I just died. I hate it here. And you can see why I didn't want to stick around here. I'm just looking for boarded up windows is all I'm really looking for. There's a car right there. Could hotwire it. Don't even know if the battery's good though. But I got quite a group following me. Car wreck. Terrific. Like, you could literally just go into the woods with a tent, and that's how you play Project Zomboid. I've never done it that way, because I like to, like, take advantage of the fact that I can have power and refrigeration. I haven't really gotten to the point where I can survive long enough to, like, make use of a stove and a fireplace and all that fun stuff, but, like, I haven't had to worry about surviving the winter, so I'm trying to say. Alright, there's a junkyard right here, though, that I will take note of. What can I take note of it with? Big wrench. There we go. A lot of wrenches. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving now. My problem is I settle down and get too complacent. Right, and then you go out looking for some adventure, and then you get way overexerted. That's always what kills me. I believe the phrase is, fuck around and find out, you know? Where go? Police station's right there. Might be some guns in there. But that's not why I'm here. I find having a goal immensely helpful because then I don't get distracted. Like, I'd see that police station and be like, and normally my brain is like, oh, go loot it, go loot it, go loot it. It's like, nope. That's not what I am. That's not the objective. That's not why I'm here. Describe my last playthrough, to be fair. No, that was my last playthrough, too. I tried finding the power armor, and that's what fucking got me. I was like, and then I died, and it's like, why the fuck did I do that? Because I was trying to, like, I think I was trying to make my stream enticing, you know? Like, who's gonna watch me? Oh, but if I put that I'm going to get some power armor, and I'm in the middle of the woods at night, that looks kind of suspenseful, right? Somebody might watch that. And I bet people did watch it until I died. And I think who was there for that? Storm was there for that. Storm didn't even have the game, and he saw it happen. I suck at long blunt, too. Let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. They're behind me, aren't they? There's like 4 or 5 of them, and then there's one right here. It's just getting a little late. Once it gets to 6 o'clock, I start to fucking panic, because, you know, I feel like being afraid of the night should be a good negative trait to have. Am I crazy? What do you think, Caesar? Like, I feel like it makes sense for me. Like, I fucking hate going outside at night. So, like, if I were to be outside at night, I feel like having some type of, like, being afraid of being outside at night. Like, cat eyes is one thing. But how you can call them dum-dums on the air. This... Ooh! Was that long blunt? I think it was long blunt. And I rambled, and I rodeoed around, settling down. I laid eyes on you, blending. Made up my mind time ago. No thanks. Oh! Did you see that? Who saw that? That was crazy. Should have brought a saw with me. That way I can actually disassemble furniture and, like, barricade windows that need to be barricaded. Unless I can find a saw in here. Nope. Did find a crowbar. And some 223 rounds. There's a rifle. 3 shots. Nope. I feel like it would be kind of handy, but is 15 bullets really going to be the trade-off for me? Like, is 15 bullets going to be the reason that I get killed? Ooh, desert boots. I even thought about getting some of those for the fit, but, you know, I like the black. Ooh, 9mm. And this gun. I think that's 9mm. That is 9mm. Huh. It's not silenced, is it? No, it is not silenced. So I guess it's good for an emergency. But other than that. Fill water bottle. Okay, and I gotta rest. Sunset sarsaparilla. That'd be good if I was trying to stave off fatigue, but I could sleep. I'll take this can opener, because that's going to be handy looting these houses. This is unacceptable. But don't fear the battle cattle. I feel like, is exercising really the move? I mean, I don't want to lose my regularity. I guess that's the whole point of being in a house with walls. I'll just do sit-ups and burpees. Alright. Oop, not inspect. God. It is 3 in the morning. But then the downside of being afraid of the dark is that, like, in a situation like this, I'd start getting slightly panicked. But in perfect honesty, I am a little panicked. I hate nighttime. Thus the incentive to get a generator, right? One thing I should have brought. A book. Or if I had a saw, I could at least disassemble some things. All I got is a fucking screwdriver. Which, now that I say it out loud... God, is there any electrical stuff in here? There's a battery. There's a television. There we go. 16 experience. Not bad. I don't need the light bulbs. I'll keep the scrap electronics, even though that's a dime a dozen. Getting over you. And then I'll dismantle these watches. Dismantle these earbuds. Alright. Like, look at the scrap electronics. It weighs 0.4. Do I really need it? And then I'll favorite the crowbar and the can opener, matches. The rest I can stuff in the trunk. The ammo, etc. Might even take some sarsaparilla, just in case I need to stave off the, fatigue. I feel like scrap electronics is just going to be the move, because I plan on making a lot of electrical ammunition, and I feel like that's kind of a staple for that, in addition to small metal sheets, but that I can put in a trunk of more capacity. Alright. Seems quiet. Hey, look, more electrics. Might as well take them. Rotten food. Ooh, a Nuka-Cola. What's better, Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla? I mean, Sarsaparilla is actually heavier. But Quantum's the best you could ask for. This is minus 20 thirst, minus 30 fatigue. It's decent. Magazine, book, mechanics. Alright, clear. Crossword. That's the only electrical component in this house. It's on the floor. Oh, stuff I put on the floor. How about that? That isometric. Oh, see? See? That's why I didn't just barrel ahead. It's fucking that. Fucking 7 of them. But now there's only 1 of them that I gotta fight. There we go. And now there's 2. It's a lot more manageable than the whole group of zombies. And it's overgrown there, so if there were any zombies to my left, I wouldn't be able to see them. Ooh, 1 shot. Boom, 1 shot. What we got next? Who's next? One shot. Ooh, commercial models. Nice. Be nifty if I didn't already have it, but that's why you always check your mailboxes, folks. Always check your mailboxes in Project Zomboid. You never know. It could have the Generator magazine, the best magazine in the game. Goated. 1 shot. God, my man's a monster. Oosh! Not 1 shot. 1 shot. You're gonna get stepped on. How you like that? Oh! I go to open a window and he breaks it. Classic Zomboid right there. 1, 2. Who's next? Somebody behind the door? Somebody is behind the door, but I'm swinging. I can't hit him. There she is. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number and troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I... Ooh, a rifle. 7.62 rounds, fiberglass stock, 4x scope, duffel bag, 7.62 rounds. I'll put a rifle marker here. This scope. There we go. Your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. Alright, we got 15 minutes. Timing is everything. I'm going under. Some pop and chips on the floor. And some cigarettes. I have Nuka-Cola. You could just completely get rid of pop and I wouldn't blink. Ah. And there we go. Big open parking lot. There's a grocer right to our right. Milk and more. But we were looking for a survivor home. These aren't survivor homes, but I'm just, you know, I'm already here. I'm parked. I might as well loot the food that's here. There we go. Just always peek those corners. You never know. On my mind. Getting over you. I'm going under and over you. I'm down so doggone low. Getting over you. What was the condition of this G17? Mint. So I don't need this one. Unless I wanted to repair that. You know, like if it said... I mean, it's not going to say repair. If it even can be repaired. But I would need another gun to repair that gun. So, logic stands that I should take it. But I'm not going to. What I am going to do is mark a little pistol marker here, and I'll put an X here, here, then loot that house and end the stream. Because I'm probably going to have to drive slow to work today. Salisbury steak, sugar bombs, that's what we like to see. Might as well take that peanut butter too. Is there anything else besides the TV? Oh yeah, there is a radio in here. And that's the bathroom. Alright, house across the street. Then we're gonna log. Mailbox. Standard models. This street is awesome. Look at this. Make metal containers. Huh. Wish I had some metal sheets and I could fix my hood. That's back at home, though. Just barge into this house, reading a book. I could have been fucked. Millions have been broke. Boo, how was you? I'm good, Storm. You just managed to catch the last 10 minutes of my stream. I will be getting off in just a second, because I gotta get to work. But there's just enough time to dismantle some electrical components. Get that sweet, sweet electrical experience. And scrap. Electro. And roasting pan, and tuna, and beef, and chili's kind of mid. Not gonna lie. Meat cleaver. Might come in handy. I don't have a knife. I forgot to bring one of those with me. But that's it, right? Is there anything in here? Nope. Excuse me. Alright, now I gotta just dump this stuff in the trunk. Might as well just eat these cotton candy bites. Nice to be here anyway. I won't be here long. I'm doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. And thank you for asking Evil Diva how he was. I totally spaced and I forgot to ask, so my apologies. No disrespect, Storm, although I know that I don't have to apologize to you. You're goated like that. Alright. Can I connect to that street? No, I gotta exit. I'm gonna dump my stuff in the trunk. And then I'm probably gonna jet. Because, for the aforementioned reasons, work, whatnot. Put that pistol in there. And what else can I put in there? There's my cigarettes. There we go. And I'm not agitated yet, but yeah, I'm gonna stop here because like it's not hectic, you know? I'll do my best. It's gonna be a rainy day, I think, so that's gonna be the only downside. But I'm training, so it's not like I have to be like running around doing all the deliveries, but well, actually, I don't know. I might be training somebody today. I might not. I might just be delivering straight up. That's fucking goofy out there, dude. Storming and shit. I'm really surprised the power hasn't gone out. Let's check my work announcements, see if anybody messaged me about today. Like if we're off for some reason. I just look outside and I'm like, hey, are we working? I'm opening dispatch. Remember to contact me directly with questions or concerns. Your closer will be him. You got raided on Valheim? Oh shit, what attacked you? Was it, like the Meadows creatures, like the Necks and the Boars? Mid-battle, then I left. Was it like Boars, or like, what was it? Do you remember? Trolls? Because if it was 2 trolls, I wouldn't blame you. Trolls suck. And if you want to not log on to Valheim until I can help you, the ones that throw stone. Oh, the Greylings and the Grey Dwarves and stuff. Oh, yeah, no, that would be pretty overwhelming for a new player. Yeah, that doesn't happen often. You could honestly just run around in circles. And that'll, like, stall the raid. Like, eventually they'll stop coming after you. But the creatures don't despawn. Unless you can, like, lure them into a hole or something. Like, you could honestly dig a big enough pit, and if they all fall into it, mids and large, oh yeah. And then there's the healers, too, those shamans. Those guys are pretty brutal. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream before I lose power. But I do appreciate everybody who tuned in. This was an awesome stream. Glad we had everybody tune in. Thank you to everybody. To Storm and Diva. You're gonna get back on when you get home. Okay, cool. But thank you to Storm. Thank you to Diva. Thank you to Caesar. Thank you for Ava for collaborating with me, and thank you to Art Dad for lurking. Thank you to Bunny for joining. Thank you to who else? Pepsi, he was here. Thank you, Pepsi. And yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the stream, Beef. No problem, you guys. Y'all make it worthwhile. And I just now realized my camera wasn't as zoomed in as it normally is, so that's why it looks weird. I was like, why does it look like that? But yeah, great stream. Great 2-hour stream. Ooh, I can raid somebody. Hold on. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to raid somebody. Because I want to try to get into a habit of doing, like, we're going to do shout-outs at the end, and then we're going to try to raid somebody at the end. Who can we raid? We could raid Chili Dogs. He's a big streamer, though. We could raid Noodle. What's Noodle doing? I think Noodle's AFK. Ghost? Ooh, we'll raid Ghost. Unless he's AFK too, he might be. Get some rest, Brody. I just woke up not long ago. Okay, yeah, so no, he's AFK too. Whenever you go to his stream and he's not playing a video game, that's how you know. But Noodle. This dude's really cool. He's a Project Zomboid streamer. He does, survival series, so... I just wanted to try to find somebody smaller, but he's doing it up, so let's raid his ass. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you to everyone for tuning